electric chair, submission doesn't work, you can always bail out to the sweep. The sweep's, a lot of people can just use it as a sweep. It depends how they are, how your legs are. Realising you're just not going to get it because you're too big or you're too tired, your legs are gassed, you've still got an awesome sweep. What a lot of people do though is when they feel a lockdown coming or a deep half sweep coming, they'll base and do that with a leg. What I'm saying is there is ways around it to make you do maybe a mini stomp, other things, switching to an elevator sweep or going to a butterfly chain. But what I like to do, I hit this quite often, is the weighted sweep. Now the weighted sweep, when I first started doing the weighted sweep, I thought, you ain't going to hit that. You're nowhere going to hit that. It's too many steps, it's too much movement. But the more I started working it and realising, because I've got good control of their lead thigh and their hip, they haven't really got much movement. They could maybe attack my arms, but if I'm conscious of this and I'm defending my arms, they're going to put all their eggs into attacking my arms. Just like the ham sandwich. Your arms are exposed, so they attack your arms. But what they don't know, what you're doing is you're setting something up with your legs. So once your legs are set, it doesn't matter what they've done to your arms, because you're going to sweep them. It takes a while to get your head around it, but when you start hitting it more, it'll be like second nature to you, just like any technique. But it is a technical technique. So what we're going to do is we're just going to start in this, you're going to have his knee up. Now, usually what would happen if I was going, if I was going to do this and I slip through and he recognises it's coming, he's like there. You land in this more than you think, a lot more than you think. So like I say, what I could do, I don't really want this underhook anymore. It'd be nice, but he's only going to sit up and he's going to try and reach for like a Kimura attack. So I'll probably defend this and take it away from him, or start framing him, or he's going to sit back and start framing against me. You know, this will happen, because if I stay here, he's just got his arm to attack. I'm not going to be able to sweep him because his knee's up. So I could essentially do a mini stomp. Set up electric chair. The mini stomp you need to be quite flexible with. We'll cover the mini stomp today. So you've landed here, you've gone for it, and you've landed in this position. We're just going to start drilling it from here. This is how we're going to start, and then you're going to then do the deep half sweep, and they're going to stack into this. Because if you can't do this bit yet, when you start drilling it from the beginning, it'll be very difficult. Because this guy just won't land right, and it'll feel awkward to an alien. So this is how you're going to start, just for your drill today. And then we're going to start working into your sweep chain. So you figure forward your legs, you can just pinch them together, it's up to you, you like this. Now, it'd be nice if I could bring his knee in, push his knee down, and get the lockdown. But he knows this, so he's going to stay heavy, and I ain't going to get it, right? Like I say, I can do a mini stomp, where I curl my leg, and I throw this around here. Can you see as I'm underneath this butterfly? Push my feet forward, get the lockdown. But we're going to work the weighted sweep. Now, I have to throw this leg over to the top there, and figure four. So I was below his knee, so now I'm going to go above his knee. The order I'm going to do it as well is, I have to throw that leg first, because I need this leg curl, in case he starts to kick back and pass the guard. So I'll need that as long as possible. If I was to just do that, he's only going to kick that leg back, right? So you've landed here, leg curl, and figure four. Now if you notice what I did in my hips, I was on my side, but I have to be flat on my back. So I'll scoot underneath. So I was here, then I switched to this. So I've landed here, foot on top first. This also helps, by the way, because you lift yourself up. I've lifted my ass off the floor. So figure four. Now I'm flat, now I'm really underneath them. Now the next step is I need to look and try and hook. Just come around here, important this part. I need to try and, imagine doing a bicep curl. I need to go under there and bicep curl it in. Now I ain't going to be able to do it. I'm just not going to be able to pull it because his weight's in his foot. So I need to throw my hip up quick until I get it. So now I've got control of this hip. When you fall back, make sure you can throw this foot into your ass. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, because otherwise you just break your knee. So I'm controlling here, I've landed this. You can see now he's got no base whatsoever going over that way. So I've got this control, and I just rock forward, get up. Now this part you have to get perfect, otherwise in the scramble you'll only even cover guard or half guard. So I have to switch my hips really well. So as I'm there, I kick back, step back. No point do I let go of this leg. If I let go of this, he's only going to try and recover. So I need to make sure I've got this control. I step back and I went perfect, twist and slide control. So, like I say, it is a difficult sweep, but you realise at the side, actually, no, it's not that hard. So you start in this position, and you're looking for this result. Here. You wear here, you can take that out. You can keep it, it's up to you. As long as you don't get an underhook, you've got to keep this elbow tight. Either way, don't ever do this. He's only going to underhook your arm and attack it in some sort of way. So you need to keep this elbow nice and tight. So you're here, elbow tight. You wear here, elbow tight. So I bring my elbow in. So I realise I'm not getting the sweep, right? So then I have to get rid of this underhook. Smash my elbow in as tight as possible. Be aware of him grabbing this. If he grabs it, I'm only going to put the hand back in. So you're here, and I switch up, and I go underneath. To get underneath here, I need to whip. I'm looking for that. There it is. So because I've got the figure four, I'll just throw my ass up, until I can get it. So once I've got this, now keep hold of the hip, got control of this, and I just rock slowly forward. And put this foot close to your ass as much as you can. Slowly forward. Ah, you fucker. Yeah, it's right here. And I switch my hip quick. It hurts. So I switch my hip quick. Keeping hold of this. Perfect twist and side control. So the key point, the guy's just going to be like this. Just so you can get the drill right. Nice open, exposed. Here. In reality, you'd be like this. Just so you can work the drill, you're going to be here. So you figure four in here, good underhook there. You start with this underhook like this. This is useless now, because you can't get his sweep, because he's stacked. So you have to take this in. Okay? T-Rex in. I go over here, and I do that. So now I'm in this. So now I'm looking for this. I lift them up. Scoop it. Most times when you lift him up and scoop him, you just go with the momentum anyway. You do it straight away. But let's get the drill right. You scoop him up, here, back to here. Now you've got this, now you've got this. Slowly rock him up, get to the side, switch. Right? It is difficult. Let's drill it, let's get it right. Shout me if you've got any problems.